There has never been a generation with so many ways to communicate. A single tap can send a message across the world. A video call can erase thousands of miles. Social media lets us witness birthdays, vacations, engagements, and daily routines of people we haven't spoken to in years. Yet beneath this endless stream of connection lies a quiet truth many people are afraid to admit. We have never felt so emotionally distant. Somewhere between constant notifications and carefully curated online identities, genuine intimacy has become surprisingly rare. Conversations have become shorter. Patience has become thinner. People leave relationships over misunderstandings that previous generations might have solved with one honest conversation. We are surrounded by voices, yet so many hearts remain unheard. Perhaps this is why modern relationships often feel so fragile. We have learned to communicate instantly, but not deeply. We know how to react, but we struggle to truly listen. We seek validation faster than understanding, and certainty faster than trust. The more choices we have, the easier it becomes to believe that someone better is always waiting just beyond the next swipe. Yet every broken connection leaves behind an invisible weight. Deep inside, what most people truly crave has never changed. They do not simply want attention. They want to feel understood. And maybe the answer to this growing loneliness is not hidden in newer technology or better advice, but in an ancient Japanese philosophy that quietly reminds us what it truly means to belong to one another. Japan has long treasured a philosophy called wa, often translated as harmony. But harmony is not merely the absence of conflict. It is the quiet willingness to value the relationship above the desire to be right. Wa teaches that every human interaction is like a delicate thread connecting two lives. Pull too hard with pride, selfishness, or impatience, and the thread begins to fray. Ignore it long enough, and eventually it snaps. In today's world, many relationships suffer not because love disappears overnight, but because the invisible thread receives less and less care. We protect our opinions more fiercely than the people standing beside us. Imagine two musicians performing a duet. Each could play perfectly alone, yet if neither listens to the other, the music becomes noise. What reminds us that relationships are not competitions where one person wins. They are shared melodies requiring constant adjustment, humility, and awareness. This does not mean suppressing your identity or accepting mistreatment. Instead, it asks a deeper question: how can we create harmony without losing ourselves? It is an invitation to replace the instinct to conquer every disagreement with the courage to understand another heart. Harmony is not weakness. It is one of the strongest forms of emotional intelligence a person can develop. Think about the last argument you witnessed or perhaps experienced yourself. On the surface, it may have been about forgotten messages, unmet expectations, or careless words. But beneath those visible reasons often lies something much deeper. Anger is frequently the language of fear. A harsh reply may hide the fear of being abandoned. Silence may conceal the fear of rejection. Criticism often masks the desperate desire to feel important. Yet modern life teaches us to defend ourselves before trying to understand one another. We become skilled at proving our point while remaining strangers to each other's pain. Wa encourages a radically different response. Instead of asking, "How do I win this argument?" it asks, "What suffering is this person unable to express?" This shift changes everything. Suddenly, conflict is no longer a battlefield, but an opportunity to uncover hidden wounds. Imagine how many relationships could be healed if people looked beyond angry words and searched for frightened hearts instead. Compassion does not erase accountability, but it transforms the way accountability is offered. When people feel emotionally safe, honesty becomes less threatening. They stop preparing for war and begin making space for healing. Sometimes the greatest act of love is simply refusing to assume the worst about someone you care for. Modern culture constantly sells the fantasy of effortless love. Movies compress years of growth into 2 hours. Social media displays polished moments while hiding difficult conversations, ordinary routines, and quiet sacrifices. Slowly, many people begin believing that real love should always feel exciting, always feel easy, always feel certain. The moment discomfort appears, they mistake it for failure. They assume that if a relationship requires work, perhaps it was never meant to be. But this expectation quietly destroys countless beautiful connections before they ever have the chance to mature. What teaches something profoundly different? Harmony is never automatic. It is practiced every single day through patience, forgiveness, and mutual adjustment. Like tending a garden, relationships cannot survive on occasional bursts of passion alone. They require consistent care during ordinary days when nothing dramatic happens. Flowers bloom because someone waters them long before anyone notices the blossoms. Human connection works the same way. Lasting love is rarely built through grand romantic gestures. It is built through thousands of quiet moments when two imperfect people repeatedly choose understanding over pride, kindness over convenience, and commitment over temporary emotion. The strongest relationships are not perfect. They are resilient. One elderly Japanese craftsman was once asked the secret to a lifelong marriage that had lasted more than 60 years. He smiled gently before saying something remarkably simple. "Every morning, I decide to meet my wife again. Not the woman she was yesterday, but the woman she has become today." Those words reveal extraordinary wisdom. People change. Dreams change. Fears change. If we keep demanding that someone remain the version we first fell in love with, we slowly stop seeing who they truly are. Many relationships fade not because love disappears, but because curiosity does. Wa invites us to become students of one another throughout life. Presence becomes more valuable than perfection. Listening becomes more meaningful than impressive speeches. Eye contact becomes more healing than endless messages. Imagine entering every conversation with genuine curiosity instead of assumptions. Imagine asking not only, "What happened today?" but "How has your heart changed?" This kind of attention is increasingly rare, which is precisely why it feels so powerful. When another human being feels deeply seen without judgment, they often rediscover parts of themselves they thought had been forgotten. Sometimes the greatest gift we can offer another person is our complete, undistracted presence. Perhaps you are watching this while thinking about someone you have lost. A friendship that quietly faded. A relationship that ended before either of you truly understood what went wrong. A family member you no longer know how to speak to. If so, know this: every human life contains broken bridges. What is not promised that every bridge can be rebuilt? Some people must leave our lives. Some endings protect us. But Wa reminds us that we should never allow bitterness to become the architect of our future relationships. Every disappointment carries the temptation to love less the next time. Resist that temptation. The strongest people are not those who never get hurt. They are those who refuse to let pain convince them that connection is impossible. Harmony begins with small choices made every day. Listening before reacting, forgiving without keeping score, apologizing without protecting pride, and choosing empathy even when it feels difficult. Modern relationships may indeed feel more fragile, but perhaps they are not fragile because people have become incapable of love. Perhaps they are fragile because we have forgotten the quiet skills that keep love alive. The philosophy of Wa gently calls us back to those forgotten skills. And maybe today, before searching for someone new to understand us, we can become someone who understands others more deeply. Because every lasting relationship begins not with finding the perfect person, but with learning how to create harmony, one honest moment at a time.